The close community is hurting tonight after a bus crash killed elderly members of a Central Texas church.
This crash happened in Uvalde County, not far from Garner State Park. The First Baptist Church of New Braunfels says the bus was returning to the church following a 3-day choir retreat. KXAN's Brittany Glass was at the church tonight as congregation members met to try to begin healing. Brittany?
Robert, Shannon, all regular activities were canceled tonight at the First Baptist Church of New Braunfels in order to open up their sanctuary for prayer. People showed up here with mixed emotions as they came together to support one another, not knowing who they've lost, but faced with the harsh reality they've lost at least 11 members of their congregation.
I tried calling one friend and I got her voicemail, so I don't know yet. We don't know who.
Members of the First Baptist Church of New Braunfels say not knowing is the hardest part.
The members who were on the bus we know are have been a part of this church for a long time, and it's just a tragic for everybody involved.
The church bus that seats 14 left early Monday morning for a senior adult choir retreat.
We have an incredible senior adult choir, and so they were gathered out to Alto Frio. They spend a few days, they sing, they enjoy time together, they engage in Bible study together.
But the group wouldn't return as planned. By Wednesday evening, the church became a gathering place for mourners.
To cry with each other, to hug each other, pray with each other.
This church family also finding comfort in knowing the victims were believers.
We know that everybody on that bus knew the Lord, and we're all going to be able to see them again.
I know these individuals had confessed Christ as Lord and Savior of their life. We can rejoice in that. But the difficult part is family and friends who are left behind.
For those left behind, they say they'll continue praying.
This whole community needs to just keep praying and praying, because there's power in prayer.
The pastor told me the prayers heard tonight will be key for this community in the coming days and weeks as they ultimately learn the identities of all the victims and try to understand how to move forward. Reporting live in New Braunfels, Brittany Glass, KXAN News.
Governor Greg Abbott putting out a statement tonight following the accident. He said he and his wife Cecilia offer their condolences to the families of the victims. He also called on all Texans to offer their thoughts and prayers.
It is unclear right now if this specific bus was equipped with seat belts, but many buses often do not have them. In November, a National Highway Traffic Safety Administration rule went into effect. Now, all newly produced motor coaches and other large buses must come with lap shoulder belts. The rule was passed in 2013, giving companies 3 years to comply. At the time, there was an effort to require seat belts on existing buses, but that was rejected because it would cost nearly $40,000 to retrofit a single bus.
This is the second deadly bus crash involving Central Texans this month. A charter bus full of seniors from Lockhart and Bastrop were on a casino trip in early March when that bus got stuck on a railroad track and hit by a train. 4 people were killed. The preliminary report from the National Transportation Safety Board is due out in the coming weeks.